Greetings, beloved. Hi, it's Dr. Amanda Noel, the Twin Flame Alchemist, and I have a video for you today, what it's like to wake up in 5D with your twin flame. So I'm going to share 3 of the keys to understand what it's like to wake up in 5D with your twin flame. Now, everybody's experience is somewhat different, and it's so normal to want to check with other people, with blogs and videos, am I on the right path? But just understand that your experience is going to be as unique as the being that you and your twin flame are. Okay, so the first key is that it is scary. It is scary waking up with your twin flame in 5D. Now, here's why. It's scary to remember that we are soul incarnate. It's scary to become close to a soul that has an intense soul connection to us. The reason why this is so intense is because our twin flame lights up all of our beauty, our power, our strengths, as well as all of our ugliness, our wounds, our past pain, our traumas, things from past lives. The twin flame connection is not a light one. It is very, very powerful, and it holds the potential for a lot of healing, a lot of coming home to our wholeness, to our soul's power. However, a lot of times we think, oh, it's going to be so amazing. I can handle the intensity. I've heard it's intense. But when we get there, it's like we get a little bit bitch slapped. This is actually part of the journey. And as many times as I heard that before I met my twin flame, as many times as I expected it, when we got together and we merged and we went through all the twin flame phases, it was not easy. And it was scary. And there were even times as we got closer and closer into the depth of our union that the more I embraced the beauty, the more I had to face this really intense fear. And I saw him go through it as well. I'll share a story of one night when we were, I guess, at the peak of our new love. Like we'd already gone through, we'd gone through the honeymoon stage and we were diving into spiritual love. We were diving into true union, clearing off all those patterns. We've been doing the work. And I went to place my hands on his heart. And I could feel, as an intuitive, because I do energy healing work, how he mirrored my fear of opening my heart. And his heart had a block on it. And I asked him, I said, are you afraid of feeling my love and to let my love into you? And he was like, yes. It actually feels like I have to die and be reborn. And it goes against the program that's in survival to stay alive and keep who I am, keep my ego alive. And I could feel him bravely surrendering to my heart. And it was as if all of the wounding he'd accumulated as a child, even as a newborn baby, the trauma he'd gone through birth and, throughout his life, I was shining all this love and light on it. It wasn't until a few days later that he got me back. And we've been getting each other back real good since. We've been healing each other, empowering each other. And so just keep this in mind. The Twin Flame 5D experience, it is so powerful. It is so beautiful. And it's scary. Now, the second key is that our Twin Flame in 5D is a miraculous experience. And poof, here we are. Here is my twin flame miraculously manifested from the 5D. And
So we manifested an amazing beach house to live in on only knowing each other for a few weeks. And that was pretty awesome.
It never would have happened if he hadn't been my twin flame activator. I was looking for months and months.
Yeah, I helped her go through a manifestation exercise that I guided her through and helped her get really clear on what she wanted and full permission to have what she wanted, which coincidentally was exactly what I wanted because I love living on the beach too.
Twin flames manifest miracles faster when we're together.
We're now traveling the world, living independently of location, and we're in Bali right now. It's amazing, it's beautiful, and we're living this miraculous global lifestyle that I've always dreamed of.
That is awesome. We also got pregnant really quickly. Someone who was almost 40 had a lot of fear. I'd never tried to get pregnant before. And this miraculous light conceiver conceived our baby after just a couple of times trying. Let's put it that way. Pretty fast.
Seeded with pure light.
And love. So there's so many miracles that you'll experience with your twin flame, and the sky really is the limit. So yes, miracles are miracles, but the other miraculous thing about the twin flame connection, before we move on to the third key, is that you may have some really amazing telepathic miracles with your partner. You may have a sense of what they're doing, even when they're on the other side of the earth. We're very connected in dreams. I often see him glowing with this like light orb around him, especially when I'm looking at him, especially when he's sleeping. I think because I feel less vulnerable, it's really scary to admit all of the emotions that I have, unless we're like able to express it into a safe space, like a place where I can cry and be loud or move the energy through. Just on a day-to-day level, it's like, whoa, that's a lot of energy. So let's go into, in just a moment, the third key. But before we do that, we wanted to invite you to our upcoming event that we're having in the universe. It's online. It's called Twin Flames Live. It's an incredible event that we've been in the process of making for about 5 years now. We've run it pretty much every year for a while, and
it's getting more and more powerful.
It's getting more and more powerful as our love is getting more powerful, as we get more practices, Twin Flame Alchemists. We're really excited to share our deepest work with you that we don't have time to share here in YouTube. We are going to be doing workshopping with an intimate group of high-powered spiritual single women and Jack. We're going to be going through our Twin Flame Alchemy formula to let you know exactly what you need to do to manifest your Twin Flame this year. We're going to be working through the Sacred Wound, the Twin Flame Love Blocks. You'll identify your top 3 of the most common 22 Twin Flame Love Blocks. And woo, it's a sign. There is a lot of abundance and activations. So check out the link below. We do have a couple of spots left, and we're going to put a coupon code. You can try it out and see if it works. If it works for you, you're one of the lucky ones that will give you a super, super duper deep dive discount. But either way, check it out. Feel into Twin Flames Live, and we would love to meet you in person live on Zoom videos, where we're going to run it this early August. So the third key of being in 5D is that you are also in 3D. You have a body.
Do I have a body? Oh, I almost forgot.
You have a cute body, baby.
Sitting here in 3D.
So that's the thing that, you know, when we're expecting to be in 5D, we're like, it's going to be rainbows and butterflies and angels. And there is a lot of that stuff. Like we've talked about, there's a lot of heart opening and spiritual astral sex and magic and miracles and intense like light coming through the Kundalini. And we're still human. And this can be really hard for especially starseeds, light workers, people on a spiritual path that are perfectionists. They want it to be just 5D, easy peasy.
All the time.
All the time. Clean.
Yeah, so this morning I had to go to the gym to, take care of my body. And
Twin Flame Union
I'm going to eat 3 meals a day because I don't want to starve. So there's some things we got to do.
And the Twin Flame Union is no different.
And we got to feel our emotions, process them, learn how to communicate clearly and effectively with one another so we don't create any negative karma.
Like when we don't work out, we feel really fatigued. We feel overly emotional. When we're working out, we feel toned. We feel energetically good. It's the same thing with the Twin Flame Union. We do actually exercises together to keep the energy running smooth when we're out of balance. Just like going to the gym, we literally do practices and exercises. We create sexual practices. We work together, and we have to have a lot of structure. So what I don't want to let people think if they're heading into the 5D is that, oh, I've graduated from 3D. I'm just going to be on a cloud, because we have tried doing that. And it turns out it's like, someone who doesn't go to the gym because they've ascended.
It can lead to relationship, let's say.
It can lead to relationship. And that's not what we're here to do. So this key
we're here to be of real service to you all and not just sell the 5D all the time, blissful.
Join our cult,
butterflies, rainbows,
take your pain away.
All the time.
We're going to be gurus.
Although we did see a butterfly today.
We did. There
but
are
it
lots
may
of
not
butterflies.
be every single hour of every single day.
Yes.
So we're given the real stuff, and that's what we're here to do.
Exactly. So yes, the twin flame path is for, powerful people, souls who are ascending, looking at all the different dimensions, past, present, future, self, integrating all of it. And you've gotten to the sweet spot in your 5D when something happens in 3D and you go, oh, I can clear that. I can work that. Let's move through that. That's just a sign that, we've gotten to the next level of healing. So thank you for joining us today. Namaste.
Namaste.
Go.